The Ben Simmons videos has returned. Finally, it almost seems like every single August we get a Ben Simmons shooting threes and hitting some crazy mid-range shots. And it finally happened. He had a workout with different NBA players, including Tyrese Maxey. He was making some crazy passes. He was, like I said, hitting his shots, which I still think his jumper kind of looks a little bit funky. But before we start this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Definitely like, because it's definitely gonna help my video out. But with that being said, let's get on to this. So Ben Simmons, as you guys know, he's pretty a bad shooter. He hasn't really attempted that much 3-point shots in his entire career. Doesn't really shoot any mid-range shots, which I think in his rookie year he kind of did. It just doesn't really happen anymore from him. His free throw shot is actually garbage. I think his jump shot looks terrible. He's shooting with the wrong hand. And basically every single summer it seems like he comes out with a shooting video of him in the open runs, just like this one right here. And he's shooting pretty good. I can't lie. Like, he's making every single shot. And everyone, well, not everyone. I don't think this time everyone is kind of surprised on it, because this always happened. But last year and the times before, people get surprised because they're just like, why is Ben Simmons not shooting like that in the actual games? Like, this does not make sense. This dude got to be scared or something. And in this video, you could see that he's definitely confident in shooting compared to the NBA. He doesn't even do any of this in the NBA, any of it. He doesn't even attempt a wide open shot. He passed open a dunk. So I've come to the conclusion Ben Simmons, in my opinion, he is definitely just has a lack of confidence in shooting the ball in actual games. I don't think he is that bad of an actual shooter. His jump shot may look funky, but if you're gonna say he's a worse shooter than Shaq, a worse shooter than some of the big centers that can't shoot and stuff, I don't think he is. I think it's just all in his head, and the dude just he's scared of shooting the ball. He's really just scared of shooting the ball, and I don't know what caused that to happen. A lot of people are on him on social media and stuff, so he probably just has he feels like he has some pressure on him to not shoot the ball. Ben Simmons, honestly, next year, if he does not shoot if he does not at least attempt 3-point shots anymore, I think people are going to start calling him a bust. And it might be respectfully so, because I know when he was coming to the league, people they were saying that he had the chance to be Magic Johnson, like LeBron James, and that's literally if he just attempts some shots. He doesn't even want to attempt some shots, so that Ben Simmons, I kind of feel bad for him, because I feel like the people around him just don't care, or either just he doesn't care. I think part of it is he just relies too heavily on his passing, on his dunking and everything, and he just thinks that he can control the game without shooting, and that is not specifically true. Actually, that is not true, because you saw it in the Atlanta Hawks series. They lost that series because of his shooting. And even in the Wizards series, I was kind of thinking that the Wizards were gonna kind of make a comeback there, because of how they just kept fouling Ben Simmons on purpose to make him go to the line, and he was missing like crazy. He was breaking free throw records, and not for a good reason. He was breaking free throw records because he was missing. So he's gonna be a liability in upcoming years, definitely, because the NBA is moving towards big men shooting. We got Bol out here that is 7'10". I'm exaggerating. He's not 7'10", obviously, but he's very tall, and he shoots threes at a very high rate. He can hit mid-range shots, and he even has a dribble package. He can dribble the ball pretty well and handle the ball pretty well. The 3-point shot is just evolved so much players, thanks to my guy Stephen Curry out there. Just want to thank you for making all these players want to shoot. And I think next year it's even going to be a little bit more tougher. You got players like Damian Lillard shooting from the damn near logo in this bit. With all that being said, though, the biggest question of this entire of all these entire videos is does these videos really mean anything? Is Ben Simmons behind closed door and not on camera actually working on his jump shot? I think that answer is kind of no, because one thing I really think he, like, if he actually wants to work on his jump shot, the number one thing he has to change is his form, and also switching his hand. He needs to be shooting with his right hand. Another factor of why I think kind of like this is all just he's just doing this for the cameras. You never really see him like getting into these practice 3-point shots during the regular season. I mean, you will see it there and then, but like him actually going out there and, you know, practicing it in actual gym during the regular season, it never really happens. It only happens during the off season. Obviously, the off season he has time to work on it, but and then at the same time, like, you know, like I said, like he doesn't really attempt those shots at a high rate. So I'm gonna say like this does not mean anything, and just for the fact, like, based off of the times that you've seen these videos come out in the next season, nothing really happens. I think, you know, I don't really think it means anything, but going to the next season, let's see if he at least attempts the shots. You know, him like going to the next season actually attempting it will prove like if he actually worked on it. If he doesn't really attempt it a lot, obviously the man hasn't worked on it. So there you go. That's my thoughts on these Ben Simmons shooting videos. I really think, like, come on, man, like, no one's gonna really fall for these anymore. Like, and at the same time, like, should we even care? We should really care about seeing him shoot it in the regular season. That's all I'm gonna say. With that being said, do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down what you think about my guy Ben Simmons, Josh 3 Arch, and I'm out.